Hi guys.
Oh, look at us.
Good morning to you all. We are here in the middle of the desert. We are riding the camel, watching the sunrise. Hi friends. Look at this. We are in wagon. Look at that.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Thought he'd be a good racing camel.
Sunrise.
He runs like a baby giraffe. It's funny to watch, but not real fast. King Louis, our bull camel. Big Nico, he's a cool dude, one of my favourite camels there. Trigger, he's an undefeated, retired racing camel.
This is exciting, guys.
Yeah.
This is my first
Not
time.
today,
About
Trigger.
12 races, he never lost.
Never lost. Good.
Never lost a race.
That's good.
Genghis Khan, he wasn't real happy with me this morning. I think I walked up to him a bit too quick and he's a bit upset.
It's cold.
It's cold early in the morning, but we like to have this experience riding the camel to watch the sunrise. This is my first time doing this, and it's exciting. It's the people behind us. It's really good actually, and that's the people in front of us.
Even 6 days later, we were riding him.
Okay.
And all these other guys, we'll spend 6 to 12 months training them before we put guests on. 6 camels, I think we're riding.
That's our
Nearly 80 on the
tour
farm.
guide.
The rest are in training.
Look at the color, guys.
Stairs. Don't want to overwork anybody.
Blue sky already.
This isn't hard work for them at all. In the wild, a camel will walk 50 kilometres a day just going bush to bush. Depending on the feed, really. Back in the day when they used freight transport, they put half their body weight on them and walk them for 10 or 12 hours. So they'd load them up, say he's an 800 kilo animal, they put 400 kilos on him, stand him up in the morning and walk him all day.
So our tour guide
Water.
talking.
They can go a couple of weeks without a drink.
I can't.
Hey, daily routine. Yeah, man's not a camel.
No, that's for sure.
Oh, pardon me.
Oh, backfired. It needs a
That
tune-up.
one blames the camel.
You're right about the stink.
20 years later, they brought in 24 more camels. Thought they'd be good to work their way into Central Australia here. 'Cause that 1860s there, this is all a big black spot on the map. They had no idea what was here. They're looking for the inland sea, actually. Which all this used to be a shallow inland sea. And they're about 55 million years too late. So these guys here, the explorers, they wound their way in Central Australia, found all their water holes, established all our stock routes, carried all the materials for the Gann railway line, telegraph, dog fence, carried all those materials. Then when those routes became established, oh!
That's farting. The camera is farting.
Picked a good one to sit
Camels
behind.
sort of became obsolete, you know, trucks and trains were going. They also put a tax on the Afghan cameleers. When we imported camels, they imported the cameleers as well. So they brought over camels from Pakistan, Afghanistan, northern India, and brought cameleers to handle them. And they brought in this tax. They weren't rich men. The threat was if you couldn't pay your tax, they'd shoot their camel. So rather than have their camels shot, they let them go in the desert. They've absolutely thrived. To the point where now we've got the largest wild camel population in the world. We've got the world's only disease-free camels. We've got no predators here. There's only a handful of things in the country that they can't eat. They reckon, yeah, the population doubles every 8 to 10 years now. Well, the figures are pretty rough here, from 250,000 to 1 million. Bit hard to count just because of where they are. Pretty much the middle of nowhere. As you can see, They're certainly not hungry. They've got big fat bellies on them. It's always an all-you-can-eat buffet at the farm there. There's always hay in front of them. We've got top quality hay too. We generally get export quality oat and hay. It's getting harder to source at the moment with our drought. Feed at the moment is costing us over $600 a tonne. And with that many camels, they eat about a tonne a day. So at any point, if you've got any questions, really, fire them at me. We've got good phone service here. I can Google stuff, make something up. Your hands are cold. You stick them down in front of you on their hump there. You wiggle your fingers down on that wall. They don't mind at all. And keep your hands warm.
This is
See
cool.
that hump there?
It's really cool.
You've
Nice.
got some pretty
The sun is
solid
coming out
masses.
now.
It's actually their fat reserves. So a lot of people think they store their water in there and their hump. It's just their fat. With horses and cows, they put on a layer of fat all over their body. These guys here, they stick it all up there. It's good insulation in the heat. When a camel sits down, or generally when he walks, they like to go towards the sun. They'll always sit down facing the sun. That way the sun doesn't heat up the whole side of their body.
That feels good.
Big
Hey.
It's
fat
feeling-
there.
Oh,
Good insulation.
hello.
Hey. Exciting.
This is very
On
exciting.
hot days, we'll ride them back to the
I
farm
feel so
and swing
tall.
like this, try and
Oh, you
make
are
it
so
nice
tall.
and straight in the rail. They'll swing around like a sundial. And they'll actually anticipate the movement of the sun a little bit too. This is pretty natural behaviour for them, really. They walk out in the desert, they string out like this, slightly offset
Can
from
you
each other. And generally on the left-hand side too.
Yeah.
You know, just their husbandry and nutrition. Yeah, we get an extra 10, 15 years out of them. And they don't work as hard. That's what I say. A wild camel walking 50 k's a day, if you're not piggybacking anyone. These guys here, even if they did do it every tour, that'd be about 12 kilometres with only about 10% of their body weight on. So we keep a good schedule of who's worked and who's done which tour. We even keep an eye on their load they carry.
What's the average load they can carry?
You know, back in the day, they put 350, 400 kilo on them every day. So getting a load of freight from Adelaide to Alice Springs would take them 6 months. So as camels, rarely will have a day off. They carry that load every day for 6 months straight. And living on bush tucker. Had no hay for these boys back then.
Did they take the load off at night?
Yep. They'd, what they do at night time, they'd hobble them out so they could range around and feed. They'd start rounding them up at first light in the morning, load them up. Very tough job, pretty tough men, working with real tough animals.
Really nice. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, we've got the paparazzi waiting up here.
Look. Camel ride. Sunshine.
Sunrise.
Sunrise. Yeah.
We're going to pull up on top of this dune here. This is where we watch the sunrise from. We'll come along, grab your cameras there, get some photos for you.
The Uluru.
Stop talking for a bit. Pretty peaceful up there.
There it is.
So that's the sunrise,
Honey,
guys.
look at my camera.
Sun is coming up, look. Sorry guys, I'm shaking a bit because it's a bit cold. But how beautiful is that? The sun is coming out. And this is our camel wagon. We go all around. And Rob and me. Very nice. And there's the Olgas over there. Olgas. Almost out. And then the Uluru. Boy and bar. And this is like that there. Nice.
Do you have your wallet with you?
Yeah.
Okay, if we decide to buy photos, I'll give you money when we get to the car.
Okay.
Because I was not thinking.
Look, the sun is coming up now. Look.
Yep.
Very nice. Would be good if winter's a bit cloud, isn't it?
And this might be the spot for the sunset.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Olga is getting that nice color.
Yeah.
Oh, we've got a racing camel, honey.
Yeah, do you remember at Birdsville?
Mm.
Oh, look, now it's out. The sun is out.
Dude, it changes so fast.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? It's quick. And the Uluru changed too. The color,
I
look.
can't get there.
He's a rock blocker, he's too big. Oh yeah,
Yeah, nice. Oh gosh. That's enough now. Pity. The sun is out, guys.
as big as your thumb out wiggling around on the sand.
Enjoy that sun. Nice color now on the sun.
Nearly there, Lily.
I like to take the photo of us in the thing. It doesn't work. Cheese! Are you... it's okay. Would you mind to take us a photo, the four of us? It's alright?
Four is.
Yeah?
Yeah, free camels.
The spinifex grass, there's all these dry grasses you can see here. Tries to take
How to
over
take a
the
photo of
world.
the Uluru now? You can see it. The photo.
Cheese.
No, yours.
Poison's where it is, so nothing else can grow in it. It burns very hot.
It's very good.
Spinifex fire burns hot and actually wipes out this desert heat mode. The spinifex grass here, it all looks pretty dead. It's actually very much alive. The dark grey patches in the middle, it kills itself off and keeps producing these seed heads around the outside. Very good habitat for little marsupials and reptiles. A lot of things hide in the spinifex. It's very prickly. You put your hand on there, it's like a cactus. And even when it greens up, you get a bit of rain, it goes a lush green colour, it still stays really spiky. We've got a camel called Spinifex. He's a little prick.
Lucky we didn't have him.
He's the one I left out. He left him at home. He's actually a pretty cool dude, but when he was younger, he's nearly 30 years old now, but when he was young he was a bit of a handful.
So why it's only boys, no girls?
Well, you guys just take too long to get ready in the morning, mate. You know?
Fair enough.
You see, in the other string there, we've got a lovely little camel called Jill. We've only got, I think, 4 females on the farm that we use. No, actually, we've only have 3. The boys have Rex is hungry again.
Have a bit of an evil.
When I first started with working with camels, like I worked with horses all my life, I thought it'd be pretty similar. But the more I work with them, I realize how much different they are. I reckon they've got a bit of an edge on them, like, you know, living their first 9 years in the wild. They think we're a predator.
Put your hat up at the honey.
When you first approach them, they think we're going to eat them. And getting over that, I think it's a bit special, sort of get them to this point here where you can work around them, they trust you. That's how we go through our training, a real trust-based sort of relationship. At any point, like when we're starting the training, first thing we do when we catch them out of the wild is we castrate them. It makes them less nuts. Oh, sorry. No one reacts, you know.
I was being polite.
Try and slip it in somewhere. That's the nasty stuff we get that with. So we anaesthetise them. We've got a big safe crush on specifically designed for camels, so they're secure. We inject them. They go almost completely asleep. That's when we castrate them. The point where we cut them, they don't even react. We get that out of the way. Let them recover 2-3 weeks. Castrated horses, cattle, these guys recover so much quicker. They're less prone to infection. They're just a tough animal. At that time when they're recovering, of course, they're in a yard. We feed them. They approach us for feed. And that's pretty much that first nice contact, and we roll on from there. So there, from then on in, we get a rope around them as gently as we can. At all times, you want to avoid the verbal. They are very vocal animals. And I don't know what happened to Johnny's training. He's a 20-year-old camel. But every time you load him and ask him to stand up, he screams. He stands up and he's quiet and he does everything. Well, if a camel doesn't want to work, he'll sit down and he'll refuse to move. And you won't make him move. So these guys, if there's any soreness, they had a sore foot, sore shoulder, they'd sit down and they wouldn't get up in the morning. They'd just simply say no. Yeah.
Sicky.
In their foot, seem to sort of stomp around for the next few steps and then they're right. They're really good at stepping through the bush though. The Spinifex they'll really take care to step over. These heath myrtle, they'll go crashing straight through it. And when we do take them free reining, it's not a precise art steering a camel. There's no power steering. Haven't got a real good braking system at times either. So you sort of got to work with them. They've got their favourite bush, the natural behaviour. They just graze around bush to bush. You sort of got to work with him a bit. You might want to go straight over to that dune there. You'll have to zigzag a little bit. Let him have a bite of that bush here and there. That's a good way when we're training young camels. We'll put them in a string and have a good lead camel. And we ride them around their favourite tree and let them all graze around there. So you take them out. It's sort of the natural behaviour to walk around and graze. We'll have them all saddled up and everything. Just a good way to get them used to having all the gear on, walking around, following them. We always be a dominant one in the group, a more dominant one. That doesn't mean he walks first though, he might like to go behind everyone else. You sort of got to work out who wants to be where and who gets along with who better. We've got a couple of dominant camels that we can't put Louis behind because they want to have a bit of a battle. And they don't actually fight when they're in the string, but they wee on their tails and flick it everywhere. That's not very nice for the guests.
No.
Good time to have your mouth closed.
Good to be at the back seat too.
Yeah, you'll get a back seat, you'll get a big stripe of it all the way up the back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not on your mouth.
The front seat's actually preferred that situation.
Okay.
Well, we can't this morning, like we're saddling up in the dark. And suddenly you think you've got a few spots of rain. It's not rain. It hasn't rained here for months. The summer comes during. So these cooler months is when the males come into rut. Because the males come on heat, they come into sun. Good, okay. Good, trigger. Good, What else? Oh, the camel is right for coat. Depends who's going to eat that. Going over your two hands now, so we both close it.
Yeah. This is,
Yeah, then I'm ready to go, huh?
yeah.
You filming?
Yeah, I'm filming.
Pull up on top of this dude for a minute there, you can enjoy that view of the Catajuda. That's my favourite place out here, Catajuda. I do the Valley of the Winds walk, take a little picnic, come out of there so it's sunset. Time it right, it's a good way to spend your afternoon.
The Uluru behind us, honey.
Isn't it magic, eh?
Magical.
Who would have thought we'd be on a camel?
Yeah, first time experience.
Got a camel train.
Yeah, family train. Very nice. A bit cold, but it's really.
Oh, it's more than a bit cold, it's bloody cold.
Is anybody heading out to the rock today? Probably? You gonna climb it? Yeah, big job. I've never climbed it. I looked down the bottom there and said that's pretty steep. Sit down, people, watch for a bit. Some people struggle. Oh yeah? How's your legs today, alright? Still working? Oh no!
People overdoing it now.
Yeah, wow. That's part of the reason why they're closing, isn't That's
Making people dying there.
very important for Aboriginal people, these two rocks. Well, I've had it basically described to me as that's the church, the temple, Catajuda there, that's where the law comes from. Very important. So we're just going to shut it down for a bit. There's enough of people vomiting on it. I'm sure if you went to any Catholic church and vomited on the church, they wouldn't be too happy.
That's
So I
right.
can respect that. I'll dry, bog it up. It's all right for the camel, he can go and walk for another couple of weeks, but not those critters that are used to having the water there. So they do organise coals. They'll shoot them out of helicopters, leave them to rot in the desert. That creates another problem too, though. Like, you know, wild dogs and cats eat them, and they breed. They take more critters out of our environment, especially wild cats. So I'm hoping. Now, I'm not a fan of killing stuff, but if they're gonna kill it, we can do something with it at least. The thing is, there's no money in it for people. Where these camels are, to round them up live, to get them to somewhere where you can transport them, the cost of transport. Wild camel for meat, he's worth about $350, $500. So you've got to get a few of them together. My daughter was about 500 k's west of here. They're nearly 3,000 rounded up. With the multi-species abattoir they take them to, can only take about 240 a week. So there's sort of 3 months worth of camels there. They should export a bit of camel meat. Canadians don't mind it. We're feeding them Rock and Army. There's a bloke from Coles Supermarket said they were trialling it in some supermarkets in Queensland. It's comparable to beef. Succulents. Especially that little juicy baby one in the pen, huh? Oh, poor little camel. I fed it to my mother a few times and haven't told her. She's a pretty good cook. I made her spaghetti and meatballs. She reckoned mine were better than hers. I wouldn't tell her the secret ingredient, but. I think Curtin Springs do a camel burger. I spruik that as the best camel burger in the world. I know they can hear me too. I only eat the naughty camels. They can't.
Gonna get some special hay later, mate.
The special hay. Well, actually, I'll give them a bit of loosen. They're all a bit funny about their snacks there, especially Darcy on the end. When we first got him, we would eat celery, we'd try watermelon, carrots. Nearly every camel loves a carrot, not Darcy. We found out his thing was bloody asparagus. The second most expensive thing in Yulara. Oh. But anyway, occasionally I do have to splash out and get some asparagus for Darcy.
Well, it's lucky they don't like lettuce. Not much lettuce up here.
No, we get a wave of lettuce in the supermarket there and it disappears for 3 weeks.
Yep.
I think it had to make your Caesar salad. Well, fresh fruit and veg is a bit hard to come by at times. But you do get used to it. Occasionally go to Alice Springs and just walk around the supermarket looking at all the stuff. That's not available
We're
here.
almost finished, guys. I hope you enjoyed the sunrise with us. And thank you for watching. Bye. See you on my next vlog.